Got me and Sally out here listening for turkeys. Tomorrow's opening day. Sally's a little nervous. These geese are going crazy back here in this big beaver pond. I haven't heard a bird gobble. We'll give it another 15 minutes. We gotta get on some work calls. Here it comes on. He's right there. Don't move, don't move, don't move, don't move, don't move. He's coming. Oh, there's turkeys over there. He's chasing the turkeys. The hen. He's coming right here. He's right over here.
Worse spur than I've ever gotten.
Yeah, that's why he laid down right there.
Yeah. But if we had been out of that blind, he would have took off running.
Yeah, he'd have been gone he was trying to.
Like, unless he had one of them other body shots in him.
Yeah. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, it is March 29th. I looked it up. It has been 10 years since we started turkey hunting together.
10 years.
10 years. We've hunted in Florida, we've hunted a lot in Georgia together, and we're going to Kansas in like 2 weeks to hunt. And so this morning was not expected. We did very little scouting this year. We hadn't had time. We did
scouting.
My work, building a house.
Yeah.
Just a season of life. Came here yesterday morning and listened for birds, and yesterday it was a little bit cooler, but it was still, they should have been gobbling. I didn't hear a single bird. I saw a hen, pretty sure it was a hen, pitched down across behind us on the other side of this river. So where we're at, you've got a river and then you've got a beaver pond, and it's like an hourglass, and it pinches down right here where we are at.
Right here we are, Grand Central Station.
Yep. And so what we thought is that this area where we're sitting right now, it's an area that it floods, so it's mainly just moss and everything just blows out here. There's no leaves or sticks. So we came in real quiet. We had a trail to access the little small properties. These folks let us hunt. We're grateful for that. And so we've been here since before the sun came up, and this bird right here has been gobbling ever since.
All morning.
All morning. There was a fire truck before it got daylight, and I said, I think I heard one gobble. And then ever since then, we heard this bird. As soon as it got daylight, he was just gobbling nonstop. He answered us, and eventually he worked his way probably 500-600 yards away from us. And
maybe
so we
further.
And we didn't think that bird would ever make it back. And so we just sat here, and I was falling asleep. You said you had to urinate, and so you were contemplating getting out of the blind.
I was fixing to get out of the blind.
It was probably 8:50, 8:45, 8:50. Yeah. And so I said, well, let me call again, because he's been answering everything.
Right.
And so I hit this wing bone that buddy of mine, Brent, made me, and nothing happened. And I hit it hard too.
And I think he was standing right there. You blew him out.
He had to have been looking at the decoys. And you saw the spread. We had 3 decoys, and the goal was to shoot a bird in the head this morning. I did this 2 years ago and hit him in the neck, and then we had to finish it off, and then we hadn't tried it since. And I was like, well, I'm gonna do it again. I've just been confident. And I've been shooting good. And so anyway, I hit a call, I yelped a few times, and we got on video. He's right there, right on top of us.
He's right here, right on top of us.
And no sooner than go ahead.
On that little knoll right there, it's a little dip right here where a little creek comes through, and then it rises back up a little island out in the swamp. He was standing right on it looking at our decoys.
Yeah. And no sooner than we got set up, got bows ready, got cameras turned on, I looked out the side of the blind, and he's standing at 12 yards.
We could hear him spitting and drumming.
He was standing right there, and he worked his way in, and all that's on camera. Unfortunately, didn't get the shot on camera. So anyway, he finally...
Big head got in the way.
Yeah, my head. I can continuously do that. It's either my head or the bow that gets in the way. And so then he ended up coming out of, or he strutted around the decoy, and once we couldn't see his head, I went ahead and drew. And I think he maybe heard you, or he saw us, because he right away came out of strut. And I thought I was gonna hit him good, and I think what happened is I missed his head. I mean, it was right there. And then it ended up on the way down, clipping his wing, and you see in the video, he flies off like he's body shot. And he lands right over here behind us and stops, and was laying there, and you know he's still alive. So then we unloaded on him like cowboys and Indians.
He shot him, then I shot him again. He looked like the pink cushion.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to do some work to clean him up and get some good
When
meat
Matt
out of him.
ran down there, I was thinking, I didn't say it out loud, but I was about to scream, be careful, you're liable to get stuck with an arrow.
Yeah.
Because the turkey's jumping all around. We got 4 arrows flying everywhere. This is the Flint River bottom, and it's just little ditches for drainage, and very irregular.
Yeah.
Very difficult terrain. There's water in all these little pockets.
Yeah. This bird is probably a mature bird based off his spurs. He's not a 2-year-old bird. He's got a real short beard on him, but he looks like an older bird. If he is anything, he's an athletic bird. As much as he ran around and gobbled this morning.
We had I saw a coyote come off this ridge across this morning, and the wind was in our face. So I said, Matt, let's try to kill that coyote. Yeah. So he called, and I worked the decoys. The coyote popped his head up, saw the decoys was coming. Yeah. He was just trying to figure out how to get across the river, breaks into 3 creeks. He was trying to make his way across that. And he, unknown to us, saw a hen right over here that we didn't even know was there. And he jumped on her and flushed her up into a tree over our head. And then he went on.
20 minutes later.
Yeah, he smelled us. and then he didn't come into the decoys.
Yep.
He vamoosed, and then 20 minutes later she flew down, and we got her on video.
Yeah, yep, and that was pretty neat. So it's been a fun morning.
So that's probably the hen that he was coming looking for.
Yeah, probably so. That's true. Yeah, because we didn't know. We figured he was with some hens. That's why he kept strutting over there and gobbling. But how many gobblers think we heard? And we think we heard probably one or maybe two more birds.
I think we heard 3.
Yeah, and we heard probably what 100 gobbles this morning, or 50 to 100, somewhere around there.
Yeah, it was all morning.
It was crazy, but
we know there's 2. The neighbors, the landowners have said they've seen 2.
Yeah,
gobblers.
Two gobblers a couple, like 3 or 4 days ago.
With
So we did have that intel.
4 hens.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah,
But
that's all we knew.
This morning was fun. It definitely, we're very fortunate with the way it turned out, because I did not hit where I should have hit, and that bird didn't run off, and we could have lost him. And thankfully, he was in a spot where we could still shoot him with the bows. So that was fun. It's awesome hunting with you, man. I really enjoy it. I know we joke around a lot, but today was, regardless of how it would have turned out, it's fun. We have a lot of fun, a lot of memories. Past 2 years, though, we hadn't got to hunt a lot because of time, and there hadn't been birds.
Good break to the dry spell.
Yep. So maybe we keep after it. Maybe we'll kill another one in Georgia. You're going to South Dakota, and then me and you are going to Kansas.
Yeah.
So,
Looking forward to it.
It'll be fun. Enjoyed it. All right. Let me just picture.
Thanks for watching. We're happy you found us. If you don't want to miss any future videos, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And if you want to watch our most recent video, it's going to pop up on the screen for you. Remember, shoot straight, stay safe, and God bless.